contributions to SSAS are the same as they are for all UK registered pension schemes. You have a personal allowance, which in the current tax year is up to £60,000. Now, the key question here is how the contribution is being made. If you are making a contribution from your company, which is what most SSAS members do, they get their company to contribute funds to the SSAS for them. Quite often, we'll see most of our SSAS members contributing up to the maximum personal allowance in the current tax year. And of course, if you're doing it as a company contribution, you can look at carrying forward unused relief from the last 3 tax years as well. So just to recap, you must use the current year's allowance first, and then you may go back up to 3 complete tax years, providing, of course, you had a pension in existence for those 3 tax years. That's the qualifying criteria. If you are going to make contributions to the SSAS of a personal nature, then the contribution rules are different again. Contributions to SSAS, if they are made personally, can only be made against your PAYE income for the tax year in question. If you have a salary of, say, £50,000 per year, then you may contribute up to £50,000 in that tax year. In addition, you also need to consider how much income you are drawing in any one tax year. If you have income in excess of, say, £320,000, then it is likely that your contribution allowances, whether they are corporate or personal, will be scaled back to an absolute maximum of £10,000. So we do need to have a look at how much income you are drawing. Also, when we are doing the contribution calculations for you, we will need to know what you have paid into other pensions in the last 3 tax years, and possibly even this tax year as well, because those need to be taken into account when calculating how much you can pay in. So just to recap, it is essential to understand where you are making the contributions from. Is it coming from the company, or do you intend to make them personally? There are pros and cons to both, and I think this is why on contributions you do need to speak to us, and we do need to help you through what can be a complex subject. Furthermore, one of the key advantages of having SSAS is that you have potentially more than one member. So as a good example, where you have a husband and wife run company and both the husband and wife are directors and members of the SSAS, then you have allowances for both of them. So contributions of up to £60,000 per member in the current tax year, which, if paid by the company, provides you with a very nice tax deductible expense, therefore reducing your corporation tax bill. On top of that, if of course you have grown-up children who are also directors or employees of the company that has set up the SSAS, then they may also be members of the SSAS, and the company may also make contributions for them as well. And again, depending on their status in the company, you may have an allowance of up to £60,000 for the current tax year. As we've said, discuss this with us in some detail. We do like to involve the company's accountants in these discussions, so we get the best outcome for you as a member and members of the SSAS. So this is a lot of flexibility in here, and you can potentially build some substantial value inside SSAS very quickly if you've got multiple members. And hopefully, obviously, a very profitable company, saving you lots of corporation tax along the way. Lastly, at One Crown Pensions, we do, of course, keep a strict record of the contributions that everybody has made. So we know exactly where you're at in terms of contribution allowances in each and every tax year. We would also encourage you, of course, not just to leave those funds that you've paid into the SSAS languishing in the SSAS bank account, earning very paltry amounts of interest. So yeah, we would encourage you to look at investments and make sure that the money inside SSAS is working for you as hard as possible. That is the key to a long and healthy retirement.
Make sure to like and subscribe for lots more SSAS related content, and get in touch with us via the number in the description below.